Susan Wojcicki, the former CEO of YouTube, has died at the age of 56.
Hey guys, this series we titled Before They Were Gone, paying respect and tribute to the recent passing of Susan Wojcicki. Suzanne Diane Wojcicki was born on July 5th, 1968 and passed away on August 9th, 2024.
Former YouTube CEO and one of the first Google employees, Susan Wojcicki, has died.
She was an American business executive who was the chief executive officer of YouTube from 2014 to 2023. Suzanne Diane Wojcicki was born in Santa Clara, California on July 5th, 1968. Her mother, Esther Wojcicki, was an American journalist, and her father, Stanley Wojcicki, was a Polish physics professor at Stanford University. Her maternal grandparents were Russian Jewish immigrants. Her paternal grandfather was a Polish politician who was elected MP during the 1947 Polish legislative election. Her paternal grandmother was a Polish-American librarian at the Library of Congress and was responsible for building the largest collection of Polish material in the US. She had two sisters, Janet, a doctor of anthropology and epidemiology, and Anne, an entrepreneur who is the co-founder and CEO of 23andMe. Susan grew up on the Stanford campus where mathematical scientist George Dantzig was her neighbor. She attended Gunn High School in California and wrote for the school newspaper. Her first business was selling spice ropes door-to-door at the age of 11.
When I think about my career as a whole, it's hard to celebrate it in its entirety.
A humanities major in college, she took her first computer science class as a senior. She studied history and literature at Harvard University and graduated with honors. She originally planned on getting a PhD in economics and pursuing a career in academia, but changed her plans when she discovered an interest in technology. She also received her MS in economics from the University of California, Santa Cruz, and an MBA from the UCLA Anderson School of Management. Before becoming Google's first marketing manager, Susan worked in marketing at Intel Corporation in Santa Clara, California, and was a management consultant at Bain & Company at R.B. Weber & Company.
I want to celebrate the big successes, but also the little successes and focus on what we do now.
In February 2014, Susan became the CEO of YouTube. She was named the most important person in advertising as well as one of Time's most influential people and described in another issue of Time as the most powerful woman on the internet. In December 2014, she joined the boards of Salesforce. She also served on the board of Room to Read, an organization that focuses on literacy and gender equality in education. After Susan became the CEO of YouTube, the company reached 2 billion logged in users a month and were watching 1 billion hours a day. By 2021, YouTube had paid more than $30 billion to creators, artists, and media companies. There are localized versions of YouTube in 100 countries around the world across 80 languages. Since she became CEO, YouTube's percentage of female employees has risen from 24% to nearly 30%. Susan also emphasized new YouTube applications and experiences designed to cater to users interested in family, gaming, and music content. While CEO, the company developed 10 forms of monetization for YouTube creators, including channel memberships, merchandise, brand connect, and paid digital goods like Super Chat. She also launched YouTube's advertisement-free subscription service, YouTube Premium, formerly known as YouTube Red, and its over-the-top internet television service, YouTube TV. In 2020, the company launched YouTube Shorts, its short-form video experience which surpassed 50 billion daily views in February 2023. In November 2022, YouTube publicized that the company had surpassed 80 million music and premium subscribers, including trailers. The company also reported over 100 billion hours of global gaming content watched on the platform in 2020. Susan married Dennis Troper, a director of product management at Google in Belmont, California on August 23, 1998. They had 5 children. On December 16, 2014, ahead of taking her 5th maternity leave, she wrote an article in the Wall Street Journal about the importance of paid maternity leave. She was often quoted talking about the importance of finding the balance between family and career. In addition to her American citizenship, Susan held Polish citizenship through her father. On February 13, 2024, Susan's 19-year-old son Marco Troper died while a student at the University of California, Berkeley. His grandmother stated that he ingested a substance, though its specifics were unclear. The Alameda County Sheriff's Office announced that the cause of death was acute combined toxicity. Susan died on August 9, 2024 at the young age of 56 after battling lung cancer for 2 years. Her death was first announced by her husband on social media. He wrote on Facebook, "It is with profound sadness that I share the news of Suzanne Wojcicki's passing. My beloved wife of 26 years and mother to our 5 children left us today after 2 years of living with non-small cell lung cancer. In a note sent to employees, Google CEO Sundar Pichai described Susan as one of the most active and vibrant people I have ever met. Her loss is devastating for all of us who know and love her, for the thousands of Googlers she led over the years, and for the millions of people all over the world who looked up to her, benefited from her advocacy and leadership, and felt the impact of the incredible things she created at Google, YouTube, and beyond. He also wrote, Susan's journey from the garage she rented to leading teams across consumer products and building our ads business to becoming the CEO of YouTube, one of the world's most significant platforms, is inspiring by any measure. But she didn't stop there. As one of the earliest Googlers and the first to take maternity leave, Susan used her position to build a better workplace for everyone. And in the years that followed, her advocacy around parental leave set a new standard for businesses everywhere. Susan was also deeply passionate about education. She realized early on that YouTube could be a learning platform for the world and championed edutubers, especially those who extended the reach of STEM education to undeserved communities. My heart goes out to her family. They must be absolutely devastated after losing Marco at only 19 years old and then Susan at only age 56. Susan did so much good for the YouTube community. She actually predicted that YouTube would be the next television. She saw the opportunity with YouTube and she was right. Younger people lay in their beds and watch shows on their phones, and now all of us who like to self-research and educate on topics jump on YouTube for the answers. YouTube is so ready and available, which attracts people to the site. And she said creators are the life force of YouTube. She gave many creators a platform to share their art, express themselves, and make an income doing what we love. At the time of her passing, she had an estimated net worth of $765 million. I hope her family can take some comfort in knowing that she was loved and respected by so many people. She changed the lives of many. Our deepest condolences to her family, friends, colleagues. Our hearts truly go out to you. Thank you, Susan, for everything you did for the YouTube community, Google, and human rights. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.